Welcome back to another episode. Today we're talking about dreams. What's your dream? Well, I want to tell you a story about my dream. What's my dream? Why am I doing any of this? What's the purpose? So, let's talk about it. My dream is to simply share the love of God. Share the love of God to you, to anyone who wants to listen. I don't know when I wrote this, but I've always kept it in my backpack and I recently discovered it today. So I thought it was very fitting and I want to share it with you. It says, uncertainty will always be part of life. There might be too much rain or too much sun. It might get too cold or too hot. Much like flowers, we don't control our environment. With God's grace, everything will work out. God sees you and loves you. Put your trust in God. Give Him your heart. Love Him entirely because He loved you first. Like the sun's rays that shine on flowers, your smile radiates on people. Now, I don't know if I wrote this or if I got it from a book or I don't know. It's on a half a piece of a index card. So I really don't know where this came from. But I do know it's my writing. I do recognize my handwriting. Um, but it's a lovely reminder of how our love can impact those around us. Simple smile, simply doing something good for people. About a year ago, on 9/3/2024, I wrote these. These were my thoughts, and I guess I felt lost. So I wrote, my young heart yearns for purpose. Is it that of the world or that of your word? Nothing is satisfactory. All is temporary. How pointless. How good you are for granting me life. Guide my life to you, Lord. Who am I to ask these things to you? Not worthy of your fullness. Have mercy on me, sinner. Let me receive your yoke, that I may be preserved. Am I successful? The riches of the world, or the richness of the Lord? The boasting of my actions, or the silent effect on others I know nothing about? The perspective people see me, or the trust in you? How do we deny ourselves to truly serve you? For my success is not of this world, but in your grace and fullness of love. I am nothing, but with you, I am everything. Guide me so that my soul will do your will. Success. That's it. I wrote that about a year ago. I guess I felt lost. I guess I felt like that I didn't understand my purpose. I don't think I really knew who I was or what I was meant to be. I didn't have a vision. I didn't have a purpose. But in a way, I was gaining that clarity. In that moment in time, I was coming to understand my purpose, my success isn't of this world, that it's for the Lord, that it's for God, that ultimate success in this life isn't in this life, but it's seeing God face to face. And that's the whole essence. That's the whole essence of why I want to continue this, why I want to merge faith and entrepreneurship into something worth doing. I know the big picture is to be a man of God, to live out a faith, to live out my vocation rooted in faith and family and prayer, and do this by acting in virtuous ways that reflect gospel values, to strive to be a saint. But it feels difficult to do this. Luckily, there are examples of wonderful men and women that have shown us their way to perfection. For me, at least, Saint Dominic and the many wonderful saints that have come about from the order of preachers, from the Dominicans, shine light in the hymn to Saint Dominic. O light of the church, teacher of truth, rose of patience, ivory of chastity, you freely poured forth the waters of wisdom, preacher of grace, unite us with the blessed. Saint Dominic exemplified what it meant to be a Christian, not just in his age, but for everyone. He is an example of what it meant to be a true follower of Christ. Him and countless many more. But his beautiful example is something I wanted to share. His emphasis on truth, on veritas, of contemplating, to share the fruits of contemplation. His particular gifts are just truly beautiful, and they just speak to me, and I know they could speak to many more. And there's many people that need God in their life. All of this is all rooted on Christ, on love, on willing the good of the other. Much like Saint Dominic, I can't do big things. But if I could do small things, even the smallest thing, for God, that is enough. So that is the dream. This is the dream I want to pursue. Not for some time, but for the rest of my life. To share the love of God with you, with many other people. and to anyone who would want to listen to, and to anyone that wants to listen. That's it. Simply to share the love of God.